because you think that's the way you would be if you're awake. That's not it. There is no, see, that's the key. There is no way that you are. There is no way that awareness is there? No, it has no identity. It has no particular form. It has no particular pattern, right? And that's the beauty of it, because it means that it has available to it all possibility. Instead of just the thinking you can do as a conditioned person, now you can do thinking that's truly creative, that's not coming from your conditioning, it's not coming from your past. It's coming from your desire to be functional. It's coming from your desire to be in harmony. It's coming from your desire to have the truth be aligned with your behavior. You want to behave honestly and authentically and truthfully in the world. And that may mean that there may be times when you say no. There may be times when you push back, right? There may be times when you take a stand for the truth and you will not move off that stand. It doesn't mean that you're being right. It's not about righteousness, right? It doesn't mean that you're trying to control anything. You're simply taking a stand, right? And you will not waver from that stand. Now, that takes a little practice, right? Because you're used to being right. You know, you're used to being manipulative and controlling, right? But this is a different way of being. This is a different way of being. This is authenticity. This is clarity. This is being able to say no and not have to explain yourself. To just say no. Right? Now, other people may not like that. You may get people that get pissed off at you. You may get people who get very reactive about that and want to fight with you about that, right? Well, but that's part of the way that life occurs when you're committed to the truth. So it doesn't matter. You see, when you're committed to the truth and you know that who you're being and what you're being is authentic and real and truthful, right? It no longer matters to you whether other people like it or not. It doesn't matter. You can tolerate the fact that people might not like you. Let me give you an example of this, because this is really at the heart of the matter, right? Because ontological understanding, the word ontology means being, the study of being, right? Ontological understanding is very valuable. What is the technology of being? One of my teachers, that was his whole teaching, the technology of being, right? But check this out, just to kind of see if you can get a little inside sense of this. In your waking state, right, in your normal waking state, okay, you consider yourself to be some personality or some identity or some entity that resides somewhere back here looking through these eyes, right? Common thing, right? Ordinary thing, right? And then you go to sleep at night and you dream. Right? Now, the one who is looking through these eyes is sleeping. These eyes are closed. Who's seeing the dream? What's seeing the dream?
Well, it must be awareness seeing the dream.
Well, that's what I call a smart rat answer. But it's the right answer, but I'm not asking you to give me the right answer. I'm asking you to look for yourself at that question. When I'm sleeping and my eyes are closed and the one who's awake looking through these eyes is sleeping with their eyes closed, and there's a dream happening. And when that dream's happening, there's a seeing of what's happening in the dream, right? Well, who's that?
But while it's
You say it's me, right? I'm dreaming, right? But it's not you. It's not the you that's the you when you're awake with your eyes open, is it? No, it's not that. So we say it's me dreaming, but it's not the same me as awake during the day. And your eyes are closed, so you're not looking through the eye. So what's seeing? You're not looking through your eyes. So what's seeing? Seeing is happening when you're dreaming, is it not? Yeah.
But I don't think you're conscious of who's seeing that dream happen.
Well, you think you are when you wake up. Because if I ask you what happened last night, you said, I had a dream.
Right.
Yeah. But you're filling in the blank because you don't have an answer for it. Right? But you never slowed. See, this is one of these things. You never slow down long enough to actually really look. If you really slow down long enough to actually really look, you can see, oh, wait a minute. It's not the seeing that's happening when I'm awake, and I'm not using my eyes to see, but they're seeing when I'm dreaming. What is seeing? What? Your brain doesn't see anything. We can do an operation and open up your skull and try and find what's seeing. There's nothing there. It's just brain tissue. There's nothing there. So what's seeing? I really want you to slow down and look at this, right? And the reason I want you to slow down and look at this is because I say what's seeing is the same what's seeing that's seeing during the day, right? But you believe that during the day it's you. That's your conditioning. That's all. It's just your conditioning. You believe that during the day you're the one looking through these eyes and seeing. Well, then who's seeing at night when these eyes are closed and the one who's seeing during the day is sleeping? Well, but the bottom line is it's the same phenomena that's happening during the day, but you've got talked out of it. You got conditioned to believe something else is going on. And that something else that you got conditioned to believe is going on doesn't work with the dream. So you have to make something up and just say, oh, I was dreaming. Even though the evidence doesn't suggest that at all. Doesn't suggest it at all.